What's up, everybody, and welcome to Clown Live! It is Wednesday. It is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live on Amazon. I'm your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. What up, though? How's everybody doing? You are watching an Amazon Live interactive shopping experience presented to you by ShoppingDragons. I hope everybody's doing great in the chat today. Welcome to the show. It is everything that I literally just said it was. We've got some great products back here to take a look at today, as well as some B-roll. I'm super stoked to get on that with you. Now, usually I frame the show. Up today. I chose not to frame it because usually we're just like getting the robot tracking us and bringing in our auxiliary camera. But before we do that, let's stop tracking. Let's jump back to this reset here. Okay, what did I just want to say? We're going to get into products. We're going to get into some B-roll. Oh, look, we got a great follower count right now. We are on our way steadily to 3,000 followers. We're at currently 2,882 followers. So just not too many more until we reach our next goal of 3,000, which is a nice round number. So if you're watching and you haven't followed yet, please consider hitting that follow button. It definitely helps the metrics here, and growing is succeeding, right? So that's super dope. What's up, Evans? Thank you so much for coming out at the top of today's show. I love seeing you here all this week hanging out with me. It's been very pleasant. I hope you're doing quite well. If you have any anecdote to share about the last 24 hours, please do so. What did I do in the last 24 hours? We did yesterday's show. And then when that was over, I watched some videos, and I just kind of took it easy, I guess. As I recall my evening, I just chilled out and relaxed, watched some live streams on YouTube. It was pretty good, and I had a good time chilling out. So Mima, she came home from work, and her knee's been bothering her, and she went and she got the cortisone in her knee. And like, I'm like a skeptic kind of guy, and I'm just like, well, the doctors, sure, they have a wealth of knowledge that can help, mitigate pain, but I always feel like it's like a crazy time. And Mima goes and they keep telling her all these different conflicting things, and feel frustrated for her because she got the cortisone shot, and now she says the pain that I had before isn't as relevant, but now a new pain has developed near the same area. And I'm like, well, the old pain that you had didn't cost anything to fix, right? And the new one does. So I hope that after a few more treatments, she may be able to manage her pain well, because I feel so bad for her. You know, she's working a traditional 9 to 5, and she's a really hard worker, you know, and she's on her feet all day. And like I've said several times, I feel just awful for her that she has to be hurting on that knee all the time. So hopefully she can get it under control. You know, Mima just had her birthday. She just turned 46, and I'd hate to see like her have a bad knee for like the rest of her life. So that's where I'm at with that. Hopefully she'll be okay. I think about it all the time, and I express that to her as well. All right, now we're going to get into today's show. We've got a bunch of products. It is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's time to look forward to the weekend. So let's just drill down on business today. Let's talk about some products that we've got in our carousel. Like I said earlier, we're going to take a look at some B-roll video as well. Pretty stoked about it. Notice that my microphone's in this shot. Let me give that a little move. Like it when it's not showing so much. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to bring in the other camera. And you know what? We should do that now. This is not the view. This is a nice view, right? It's like, what is this view? If you're in the chat and you can hear me talking, this is the wide shot of me. I don't feel like we need a wide shot of me and a wide shot of the table. It does show nice, the Dragon Blogger stuff. And I can make a different background that has more information about that if I wanted. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about the look and the feel of Clown Live here on Shopping Dragons, okay? Because I'm trying to, yeah, I hope she feels better soon too. Wow, the lag between the chat and what I said is astounding. If you commented immediately, it was like over 30 seconds or something. Okay. Yeah. Like I was saying though a moment ago, if you have an opinion about how things look here on Clown Live, please feel free to share that information with me. I consider everybody's opinion. I really want to make something that is engaging and wants people and makes people want to come back. Something that is visually stimulating while not being too harsh and potentially engaging. Right. So I have this view now. I'm using a StreamYard. So I'm using StreamYard to stream. So I have some limited options. But I do like have this view. Okay, so we do have this view. And then more traditionally, we kind of tighten it up and we fill out the frame, don't we? And this is kind of what the show looks like in a more traditional sense. Now, I'll tell you, before we start today's show, I have severe motivation issues. That's the sentence. I have severe motivation issues, and sometimes I just can't figure out how to do anything. And the motivation is like, oh, you know, if you try this and you're not good at it, then what's the point in even trying? And it's like to get better. Like I understand my whole brain is so crazy about motivation and trying to accomplish tasks. But okay, let me move on from that and just let it be a little preface for this. I've been trying OBS. I've taken a couple of weeks off and not touched it. But last night, I went back to my OBS guru, his live stream, and he invited me on the stream, and he taught me some stuff. Hey, what's up, Nate? Hello and goodbye. Isn't that like what's the worst thing I can say? Seems I'm better off this way. Hello. And, oh, he says so long and goodbye. He doesn't say hello and goodbye. Oh my gosh. Well, Nate, so long and goodbye. And I know that's not the beat at all for the track. I'm losing my mind. Let me drink a little bit of water here. And what was I saying a moment ago before I started serenading Nate, the most amazing streamer on Amazon Live, hands down. Okay, hands down on that. What was I saying? I was saying Mima's leg. We're going to talk about products. Motivation. I lack severe motivation. And why did I want to talk about my lack of motivation? There was something that I'm not accomplishing that I wanted to say publicly to try to hold myself accountable to get more things done. But I can't remember what it is now that I sang to Nate. So be it. So be it. What was I saying, though, about motivation? It was, Can't remember. Nate, you got me distracted. It's like rose-colored glasses. I can't see anything except you, Nate. Please come back. Okay, please come back. All right, now jokes aside, let's start today's show. It's Wednesday. It's time to get into the groove. Let's start talking products. As always, if you've got anything to say, please feel free to let me know what's going on with you in the chat. What up, June? Much clown love. Thanks for popping out here. Appreciate you today, man. We're just about to start the products, so it's nice to see you right at the top. What's going on with you, man? Hopefully all good things. Excuse me. And I was just singing to Nate. You missed it. He said hello and goodbye, and then it reminded me of some song. What are those lyrics? I got to remind myself now. So long and goodbye. Oh, it's Helena by My Chemical Romance. Of course it is. What a brain fart. My brain is shutting down. I'm so glad that I don't have to like really contemplate a bunch of different things today. Once we get into product mode, my brain's going to go into facts. I can't believe that I forgot that was a My Chemical Romance song. Unbelievable. All right. Enough clowning around. Let's start today's show. We are going to start talking about some Tribit products. And the first one on the agenda is going to be this Tribit Home wireless Bluetooth speaker. Okay. Now it's okay. It'll focus. We're just starting today's show. Okay, this is the Tribit Wireless Home Bluetooth speaker. Okay, it's really loud, and it's an alarm clock that plugs into the wall. It's advertised as wireless because one of the 5 different ways to get audio out of this device is via Bluetooth connection. Some of the other ways to get audio out of it are via this micro SD card. Also, this port here is a 3.5 millimeter jack that acts as audio in, as well as an FM antenna receiver, which is included in the box with an AC cable as well to plug this into the wall. And that plugs in here, okay, where my finger's moving here. It's just trying to track my face right here. And then on the side, we have USB-C charging as well as USB-A charging. One of these is 5 volts, 2 amps. One is 5 volts, 3 amps. It's got a nice little ring around the front of it that you can touch in order to activate the controls. It doesn't have any physical buttons that click, which I like. Okay, now it has a really nice fabric on the front of it and the back. It's the same fabric, and it is it's separated, it's separated by this diffused white plastic band, which puts light out. Okay, it has 3 different lighting settings with the Tribit wireless Bluetooth speaker. One of them is a nice white light. One of them is a strobing light with an RGB effect, and one of them is just a chasing RGB effect. Loving this new earlier time you go live, June. We go live every day at 5 p.m. and we have been doing it for several months. You know, when I started in October, I was going live around 7 p.m. and wrapping up around 9. Now we go 5 to 7, and we've been doing that one for a while. So it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good to me here, doing it in the afternoon like that. Okay, so the Tribit Home Wireless Home Speaker also features the ability to have sounds built into it, right? So if you want some white noise or some birds or some light music on loop, Tribit's got you covered with that. So it's got kind of an all-in-one alarm clock sound system. You can tell time in 24 hours and 12-hour modes. And if I didn't say it, hello, Samantha Guevara. Welcome to the show. I haven't seen your name in the chat, I feel like, in a minute. Must be the daylight savings time. Oh, perhaps. But when not considering daylight savings time, consistently live at 5 p.m. Eastern, and it's 5:15 right now. We just started the show. So whatever time it was for you 15 minutes ago, that's the time that we go live every weekday here with Clown Live. All right. I guess I wasn't singing enough songs before today's show. I was listening to a 90s alternative playlist. And I was singing like, I don't know, Red Hot Chili Pepper songs and some Green Day songs, and also, I guess, some Smashing Pumpkins songs, but it wasn't enough. My voice is feeling a little bit rough. Okay, now the Tribbit radio, though, it is available today for $53, and that's 24% off of a $60 MSRP, so not too bad. That's the Tribbit speaker. Now let's keep it going here on the show with these products right out the gate, all right? And we 3 p.m. coastal time. Yeah, okay, I got you. I know about 3 p.m. coastal time. That's like California, right? That's California. Yo, I tried to watch all of the what's the next one? Sorry. Tribbit Micro. I tried to watch all of the Beverly Hillbillies, but man, they had so many episodes. They had so many episodes of the Beverly Hillbillies, and I found like a channel on YouTube that had a bunch of them uploaded, but it's hard to find like the DVDs like locally. I never really tried to buy them online or anything. So, you know, I watched a lot of them though, and then it kind of petered off. What a really like interesting show. You know what is one of the funniest things about the Beverly Hillbillies is that they never like seemed to have learned anything. The show was so popular. It was on the air for years. They lived in the Clampett mansion forever, you know, and and they never really learned anything. They remained unrefined, you know, which I thought was a really interesting kind of dynamic with the show. Yo, let me be honest about something else with you right now, okay? I woke up today and right here under my rib, I've got like this kind of like poking pain, like a sharp kind of, and it's very intermittent. So please excuse me if I wince a little bit. I'm just feeling it right here today, and maybe a little bit here all of a sudden now that I'm talking about it. I Dr. Googled it, you know, and basically they just said, the internet said if it persists, then do something about it. You know, I feel fine. Hopefully it'll pass. Okay, now with all that semantic out of the way, with all that chatter out of the way, let's keep it moving and talk about the Tribbit Stormbox Micro. Now that's going to be this little Bluetooth speaker. Oh, it's upside down, excuse me. That's going to be this little Bluetooth speaker that we have right here. On the top of the Tribbit Stormbox Micro, it has volume buttons as well as a multifunction button, okay? And on the front of the device, it has a power button and a Bluetooth pairing button, as well as the ability to tell you how much battery life is left with the LEDs here. We can turn this on. Right. So we turn it on. It goes into pairing mode. It tells us how much battery we have in it. And okay, so it has nice little rubber booties on the bottom to hold it in place. Now, while the top is fabric, the bottom is all like silicone and rubber. And it has this little like strap that you can pull down and then wrap around like a shower bar or like a bike bar or something like that. This is really cool with that little strap. I don't see a lot of small Bluetooth speakers with straps like that built in. Now, the Tribbit Stormbox Micro is also IP67 wet water resistant. There's a little bit of a mix-up of my tongue there. This is IP67 water resistant and Bluetooth 5.3 compatible. It also features a long battery life, and it has a dual speaker in it. So it's not just one big speaker, but you get two speakers. It's not too bad. I will be honest with the speaker. The mids are a little something to be desired, but the low end doesn't really smash out the high end too much. So like once you start using it and get a feel for the audio, then it's not it's not jarring. It's a pretty good sounding speaker, but I really love the aesthetic of it. I can't get over that. Now today, because of the fabric on the top and the rubber on the bottom and that strap. Now the Stormbox Micro by Tribbit, the speaker I'm holding here, is available today for $50, and that's 17% off of its $60 retail value, okay? So it also features a 4.5-star rating with just under 5,000 reviews. Not too bad. Not too bad for the Tribbit, okay? For the Tribbit Stormbox Micro. All right, now let's keep it going here. We're going to talk about another Tribbit product here and then wrap up our opening Tribbit block. And we're going to talk about the Tribbit Stormbox Blast. Now, let me grab both of these individually. All right, here's the Tribbit Stormbox Blast. And here's that box. Now, I always love showing the boxes of the products on the show. You know, effort does go into them to be made, and And so I like to show, and then you get to see what you're gonna get in the mail, right? Okay, now I put it down for a minute, and so be it. The Tribit Stormbox Blast. It is a Bluetooth speaker that is 90 watts in power, IP67 water resistant, buoyant, features 2 powered drivers on the front and 2 tweeters, as well as on each side 2 passive bass radiating speakers. It has an LED driven light show that you can activate with the button that is on the device, or you can connect the Tribit app to control the light show. Additionally, through the Tribit app, you can utilize equalizer settings. It's pretty nice. It's heavy, though. It's got a big battery in it, and it will last up to 30 hours of playback time, okay? So really, really great. The Tribit Stormbox Blast is available today for $200, and that is 23% off of its $259. It's usually $260. Today it's available for $200. And I bet if I click through the carousel, it's probably got a coupon. So let me hit that for you real quick. Boom, $40 coupon. So you can get the Tribit Stormbox Blast today for $160. Not too bad. I really love the Tribit Stormbox. It's one that I've been using a lot frequently. It just sounds so good. It's a little bit louder than some of the other. It has a little bit more power than some of the other speakers that I have. Excuse me. All right, now let's talk about the Wise Smart Scale. Now, what's cool about the Wise Scale is that it is a Bluetooth body composition monitor. And what that essentially means is that you have an app that you can connect to it. And the Wise Scale does offer you a few more options than just your weight. This will detect your heart rate and give you trending metrics that you can utilize to better serve you in your diet or just day-to-day life, understanding how much you weigh. I've been standing on mine without the app like every single day, and I haven't been gaining weight, but I haven't been losing weight. I'm just like sitting between 260 and 265. So that's where I'm at usually in general. And I like the scale. It's really, really thin. Okay. It's got an ITO coated glass on the front. And the app is it's robust enough. It's the Wise app. You just pair your scale to it like you would with any other Wise product, whether it's a security camera or whatever other products Wise offers. Now, this scale is really great. It has a 4.5-star review with 23,600 reviews and is available today for $36.98. So $37 on the scale. We'll click through this carousel. Do we got coupons today? No dice. No dice on the coupons for the Wise Smart Body Scale. But this is great, and you can have unlimited profiles in the app. Also, you can have unlimited profiles in the app, and you don't even need the app in order to operate the scale, but you then don't get as many of the features accessed, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I got this little pain in my side. Yeah, Wise Body Scale. It's an excellent product. I literally use this every single day. It has over 23,000 reviews, so not too bad in the face of scales. And I think it's really elegant too. I do love glass coated stuff. I wish everything that I had was glass top. I got glass tops on my tables here. These are glass top with the wood cubes. Very cool. Spinning in circles. Jeez. All right, let's drink a little bit of water, and then we'll move on to our next product. Excuse me. Okay. Next product, Yaki Laser Hair Removal Tool. Now, this is regularly $150. Today, it's on sale for $89. So if you're looking to permanently remove body hair from specific parts of your body, the Yaki Laser Hair Removal Tool might be the option for you, okay? Pull this up. Okay. Now, what you get in the box is the tool itself. And what is happening here with the IPL laser hair removal tool is that when you put the laser into the area that you want to treat, light energy is absorbed by melanin, is absorbed by your skin and is absorbed by melanin in your hair follicle, which is then converted into heat energy, which disables the follicle from continuing to grow. Now, your average treatments you can see results within 1 to 2 weeks, but it is up to like 8 months, I think they say. So you do like 2 or 3 times a week for the first few weeks and then taper off gradually after that. This has an AC power adapter that is included and a razor blade, as Yaki recommends, that you shave the area that you want to treat before treating it. Also, not only does it come with that, but it comes with a pair of safety goggles. And as always, it is imperative that you wear goggles when using any type of laser around your eyes, okay, or anywhere on your body. All right, now the Yaki laser hair removal tool isn't good for skin that is dark in complexion. That's if you have really dark skin or if you have really light hair. So blonde hair and red hair are not really well managed with the Yaki laser hair removal tool. You can click through the carousel today to learn more about what different types of hair and skin tones are compatible with this device. So buyer beware, okay? Just due diligence is paramount. Now, it is $150 normally. Today, it's being offered at 40% off, and that's making it $90. And this deal is already 6% claimed. So don't miss a great deal today on the IPL laser hair removal tool. All right, now let's keep it going here on Clown Live, baby. And we're going to talk about the Garmin V2 Air X10. All right, let's see. June says, that happens to me when I missed a meal the day before. Pain in your side. Well, I don't know if you could tell by looking at me, June, okay? But I got a pain. I didn't miss a meal. I didn't miss a meal. It doesn't feel like gas or air. It feels like a little like cramp, kind of like a poking. It's just isolated right basically to this little area right here. So hopefully it's just like some gas or something that is passable. I haven't been eating a lot of bad food. You know what is interesting is I ate a lot of bad food last week, felt like fine, but this week I haven't been eating too poorly. You know, we've been cutting down on we ate a lot of sugar last week, you know what I'm saying? So this week we've been trying to cut it back, and we do exceptionally well. Did you know that we rarely buy drinks? When we buy drinks, we get the aspartame sweetened Kool-Aid, like the little liquid Kool-Aid containers that like water additives, right? You squeeze the liquid into the water. That's what we consume. I drink a lot of grape and orange. That's what I like. And I hardly even drink them. Honestly, I drink a Kool-Aid squeeze in my water less than once a day, which is great for me because I told this story before, and it was that, I don't have much shame about it. It is what it is. I made the decision, but I was drinking a lot of Kool-Aid. I was talking to my friends, and I was like, I haven't seen powdered Kool-Aid that you add sugar to in a really long time. I haven't seen it, and I really want to get some. And so a friend of mine in America had heard that. Oh, the trivet turned off? Oh, okay. Thank you, Stormbox Micro. So my friend in America had heard that, and she sent me a box of Kool-Aid, and we had all these great American flavors of Kool-Aid. It was really, really fun. We drank a lot of Kool-Aid, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden Kool-Aid started popping up, or maybe I was taking a closer look, but Kool-Aid packages started popping up around me, and I just bought infinity. We had a whole thing of them. And to make a long story short, I was drinking, I'm not embellishing, at least a half a gallon to a gallon of Kool-Aid every day. It was really bad. It was do you know the Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura skit on YouTube where Bert is drinking literally a gallon of Kool-Aid? That was me. That was also me. It was delicious. I loved it. It was so sweet. But then it wasn't good. Like it's not sustainable to do that. And I started feeling poorly. And so I had to stop. I had to stop drinking like powdered Kool-Aid and stuff. And like I don't really drink soda pop unless it's one specific brand of soda pop. And even then, I don't go buy it and be like, I'm going to drink this. You know what I mean? And like maybe if we're gonna have like a special meal, like maybe it's the weekend and the weather's nice, and we're gonna have a barbecue outside, then maybe we'll get like a jug of like sweet juice that's not Kool-Aid, which is irrelevant. It's sugar, but yeah, we might get a sweet drink then, right? We might get a sweet drink then. So yeah, so I drink a lot of water. That picture here next to the clock, uh, this picture is constantly filtering water for me. So still always trying to stay hydrated, always trying to not consume sugar through liquid, but I do consume sugar through food. My friend's job is on a strike right now. So I was going out to the strike line and hanging out with them. And they're just like, yeah, help yourself. We're here constantly. So we're getting all these generous things. And it was just like so many donuts. It was so many donuts. Self-control is so important, I think. But yeah, so I've been eating a lot of sugar. So the last few days we've just been trying to cut it out and focus on like more healthy minded things, but albeit not the most healthy. I really love ramen. I really love like ramen. Mr. Noodle Ramen is the brand name here, Mr. Noodle. I don't know if they have Mr. Noodle in America, but it's just top ramen, just ramen. And I love ramen, but it's so much salt. But I try to eat the ramen like usually I'll boil my ramen. Like I'll boil the water, I'll put the ramen in, I'll let it soften, and then I'll take it out, right? And drain it and then pan fry. I usually pan fry my ramen. It's so good. Uh Soften it, drain it, pan fry it, and while it's pan frying and a little bit damp, or still wet, like you drain the water, but it's still wet. I sprinkle like maybe I might eat 2 packages of ramen, but try to maintain only one package of salt on it because it's so much MSG and all that. You know what I'm saying? I really love ramen though. I'll eat a ramen every day, and I'll eat the ramen. Usually, just put like the mushrooms in it, and then whatever vegetable we have in the house is always sufficient with a delicious ramen. Whether it's a soup and undrained, or whether I've drained it and pan fried it, forget it. And then also sometimes, not always, I might like adhere the noodles to themselves with cheese, and then fold like this noodle cheese sticky patty over itself and make it very thick and let the cheese kind of brown a little bit. Then that's a little bit sweet as well. But yeah, as far as drinking sugar anyway, that's what I'm talking about. As far as drinking sugar is concerned, I really try not to. But I don't like prevent myself if I don't. Like if I want something, I get it. You know what I mean? And usually what I get is like a $1 chocolate milk when the chocolate milk goes on sale. I'll get like a $1 chocolate milk. One time I went to a store and got a strawberry milk, and I didn't check the date, and it was expired, and it tasted very poor and sour, and it made me upset. So I stopped drinking strawberry milk. You know what I'd like to see? Other milks. There's like there are other milks, I guess. Look, I'll show you this. Are you gonna follow me? Hold on. We got like these little things here. I don't know. I'm sure they sell them in America too, but we got these Oikos drinkable yogurts. And this is essentially a milk, isn't it? You know what I mean? So like it's not quite the milkshake. It does kind of have that sweeter end, like of a yogurty taste. Is there sugar in these? One bottle's 130 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 14 grams of sugar. That's a lot. That's a lot in these. These are definitely sweet. But anyway, I'm not talking about sugar content. I'm talking about flavored milks, and the yogurt is like milk, right? So these are cool. These are peach and vanilla, and they make banana ones, but like just like straight up chocolate milk and traditional like strawberry milk, not in the U.S. Not in the U.S. Not in the U.S. Oikos is not in the U.S. Let me check Amazon and see if they got it on Amazon. Probably not, right? Because on Amazon.com, if you search Oikos, they do have Oikos products. Let me see if they got the drinkable yogurt. I don't see it on Amazon.com after a couple of quick scrolls on the first page, but I do see some Oikos yogurt products, and all of them are well. All of them are well, good, flavored, if you like that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, all I'm saying is I like chocolate milk. I got beat up by strawberry milk one day, and then I'm like, I want banana milk. But all they make is like these Oikos drinks that are banana flavored, which is very acceptable. It's a delicious thing. Absolutely. That's undeniable. But it is delicious. That's undeniable. The Oikos drinkable yogurts. They got 14 grams of sugar in a 190 milliliter bottle. That is a lot. And I never noticed that. And I think I'm going to have to maybe pivot buying a lot of those. Just because it says yogurt on it doesn't make it healthy for you. Oh, June, you don't confuse me, man. I'm just so happy that you're here hanging out with me. Now that we talked about a bunch of milk and yogurt, let's get into the product real quick, and then we will talk about more products and more whatever comes to mind. All right, now we're talking about the Garmin D2 Air X10. This is a really great watch. It's designed with pilots in mind. So if you're an aviator, you can utilize the watch to track your altitude and distance flown in the air. It also features METAR weather, and a few other great options for aviation. Now, it also has a bunch of awesome health and fitness apps built into it, whether you're trying to monitor weightlifting or stretching or housework or disc golf or walking. There's so many apps, a plethora of apps, right? The Garmin D2 Air X10, it also has a speaker built into it and Spotify Premium compatibility. So if you have a Spotify Premium account, you can create a playlist and then over Wi-Fi download those songs to this watch, which is super great, and listen to them through the speaker in the watch without a phone's intervention. You can pair a Bluetooth headset to the watch, which is great as well. Now, if you don't have Spotify Premium, you can still put MP3s on the watch, no problem. This supports Garmin Pay. It is made out of plastic and stainless steel, as well as features a Gorilla Glass 3 screen on the front. It's got a beautiful display on it, and it comes with a silicone strap that I've replaced with a nice nylon strap. Now, this Gorilla Glass 3 screen is a touchscreen interface as well. And with the GPS tracker in it, you can not even need your phone to track you while you're doing your things, whether it's swimming or walking or cycling or what have you. All right. And then that's it. There's so much more. There's so much more that you really have to click through the carousel to learn everything that there is to know about the Garmin D2 Air X10. It's available today for $471.51. All right. And that's 14% off of a $550 retail value. And it has a 4.5-star rating with 62 reviews. I love my Garmin watch. You can really put anything on here and control anything with it with the right programs and apps. You can connect this to your Garmin Connect app on your phone, as well as connected to your Garmin IQ app on your phone. And the Garmin IQ app is going to take everything that the watch measures and serve it up to you in a really easily digestible, scrollable window of information. And you can also get all of that information on the watch as well. Okay. There's so many features, like I said, about the Garmin D2 Air X10. If you have any questions, please ask. And then if not, certainly I encourage you to click through the carousel to learn more about it. And finally, in the eye of a deal, if you're not looking specifically for aviation features like the Garmin D2 Air X10, the D2 Air X10 has, then certainly consider looking at the most closest relatable in hardware, the Garmin Venue 2. Okay, the Venue 2 is extremely similar to the D2 Air X10, with the exception of those aviation features, maybe a few other things as well. All right, so once again, always due diligence is paramount. I love the watch. It has a blood oxygen saturation level monitor. It has a heartbeat monitor. It has GPS built into it, has Bluetooth built into it. You can take calls through it and listen to music through it via Bluetooth or the speaker inside. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. All right, now let's keep it moving here, and we're going to go through our Fantic block real quick. Wow, this is only $30 today. Holy. All right. Okay, this is the Fantic Next Pro L1 cordless screwdriver. This is a pretty great screwdriver. It looks like the aesthetic of it is very pleasing. It's very soft, kind of and round. We're going to take a look at it out of the box here in just a minute. Oh, I believe you've been expecting me. You also get a nice magnet in the box, which is fun. I got it on my fridge. Okay, so here's the Fantic box. Okay, now this is the Fantic drill itself. Now, when we open this, which way is open? There we go. Okay, so here's the Fantic drill. Ta-da. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Okay, here's the drill. Ta-da. Okay, now it has USB charging that plugs into the bottom of the drill. It comes with a set of bits as well as extensions and whatnot. Okay. And looks like Mima put this away because she didn't take the bit out of the chuck. Now, the chuck, okay, here's the drill. Here's the drill. This is the Fantic Next L1 Pro. It's really nice. It's got variable speed, right? It has a light on the front to illuminate the job that you're looking at. It also has a really cool display on it. Now, the display serves two purposes. One, to tell you what direction your drill is going in, whether we're going reverse or forward, as well as 6 different torque setting levels, right? So you just press the button to fire through the torque settings, and that's really cool because then you don't over tighten anything. Now it features a really great shark chuck as well. Let's pull this bit out real quick. So it features a shark chuck. Now it's sitting level here, and when we put the bit in, it's held in by a really powerful magnet. But the chuck locks into place automatically, and that's not coming out. That's not going to come out. And then to release it, really just simply pull it up. It pops the bit up, and you can remove it. I love the Next Pro. I love the Next L1 Pro. It's a really awesome little cordless drill. That's very powerful. And it's available today on a super deal. It's amazing on the deal. Today, what is normally $80 is available for $30 today, okay? So 63% off the average retail value. This is already 27% claimed. If you're looking for a really good drill, I've used this to assemble a couple of projects around the house, and I've been extremely satisfied with it. And I've been thinking about other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I get to use the Next L1 Pro by Fantic to set that up as well. So very cool. I like it a lot. Sweet deal. Yeah, 63% off. I haven't looked at all the deals in my carousel today, but that's got to be one of the best ones in my carousel. $30 is absolutely a phenomenal price for the Fantic cordless screwdriver, aka the Next L1 Pro. You can get yours today by clicking through the carousel and adding it to your cart. And don't forget to take a little flip through the Fantic store because they got a lot of cool stuff. Now, we got another Fantic product actually that we're going to take a look at. They make drills, they make vacuums, they make battery chargers and emergency charging systems. Fantic makes a lot of great products. And one of those things, like I said, is a vacuum. And we're going to take a look at that vacuum right here, right now. This is going to be the Fantic V8 Mate cordless handheld vacuum. Now, the Fantic V8 Mate is going to come in a cinch sack like this. It's got the Fantic branding on it. as well as a little tag sewn into it indicating that it is the V8 Mate. And I know you can't read that. It's gray on white, and I can barely read it in real life. Okay, now when we open up the cinch sack that is included, we get the vacuum. We'll take a look at that in just a quick second. But also in the bag, we get a fun hard plastic extension that includes a brush, and the brush is removable from the extension. We just pull it off and reattach it. And also in the bag, we get the standard animal hair, right? You get the rubber, you get the little rubber nubs on this to agitate the surface, and this slides off. Which way? This slides off, and then you can drag it across a hard surface, and these velvety kind of like slides prevent any type of scratching to your precious surface. Now, one more thing that comes in the bag with the Fantic V8 Mate is going to be this like, oh, what else do we get in here? Oh, that's just a charging cable. I'm not very much. It does come with a charging cable. It comes with a USB-C cable, okay? But look at this. It comes with a crevice tool. It comes with a crevice tool that's on a hose, and it does stretch, right? So I really love that this is included. I think it's a really fun accessory for, what are we talking about? The Fantic V8 Mate. This is the Fantic V8 Mate right here. It is a handheld vacuum. It weighs about 2 pounds, and it features it weighs less than 2 pounds. And it features 2 separate modes when you power on. It has low mode as well as high mode, and features an 80,000 RPM brushless motor design. It has a 120 milliliter dust bin that is easy to remove from the vacuum. And then there's a little hook dangling down here. When we invert this, we can pull our filter out. This has some dirt in it, so I'm not going to open it today, but we can pull our filter out, and then we can clean our filter and its shroud with water and put them back in the vacuum. Very, very easy to do that. I love how Fantic makes it simple to keep the vacuum clean, okay? Now, when you want to just dump the vacuum out easily without removing the dustbin, we can pull the yellow lock down, press the button, it pops the top open. We can dump our canister out as we need to. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works in a nutshell. It also has a USB-C charging on the bottom, as I mentioned previously. And this is good. This is really good. I like the Fantic V8 Mate. I've got a similar competitor vacuum, and I like the V8 Mate, you know? Okay, this Fantic V8 Mate says that it's available for $90 today. Let's click through our carousel, though, and see if there's any other deals. I think there's like a $20 or a $30 on it. There's a $20 coupon on this today. So you can get the Fantic V8 Mate for $70 when you go through the carousel today. Don't forget to add that $20 clickable coupon to this $90 retail value. All right, save a couple bucks. The Fantic V8 Mate has a 4-star review with 58 reviews. All right, so those are the Fantic boys. Now we're going to do the Eufy stuff. We're going to take a look at the product page for the Smart Drop. I know I have it, but it's so cumbersome to make the camera outside. Soon, I was kind of mumbling to myself there. The S200. The S200. Okay. This is going to be the Eufy S200. It used to be like the SoloCam C20 or something. What do we used to call it? This was the C20. Now it's the outdoor SoloCam. The last time we talked about this camera, I was uncertain of its name change. So I'm like, we just looked at a product page for it instead. It was odd. But after the show, I learned that Eufy kind of did a little bit of a rebranding. And now, like I said, what once was their C20 outdoor camera is now the Eufy Security S200 outdoor camera. Now, like I said, this is a solo camera. We keep our lens covered until it's time for installation. It is a corded camera, so you do need power to run to it. It comes with a 13-foot USB cable and a power adapter to plug it in. It also has this nice magnetic base that is easy to attach to the camera. You can hold the camera upside down or right side up. The base also has this magnetic metal clip that you screw into the wall and then put the magnet bracket on and then put your camera on like that. And you can adjust this camera to be in pretty much any position that you need it to be. It takes a memory card that you can access really easily. It just sits under here. The camera is 1080p resolution, okay, and the camera's 1080p resolution and is IP67 weather resistant. It's on sale today for $60, and this is 25% off of its $80 MSRP. You can connect this to the app, and you can train it to give you different types of information that you want or don't want. You can change sensitivity of the motion detection, and all of that is available through the app. All right, Smart Drop. We're going to come back to Smart Drop. All right, we're going to come back to the Eufy Smart Drop because while it is right outside the door, it is still not the most optimal conditions to get the cameras outside. So we're going to get that stuff sorted out soon enough. And then we'll be able to do more physical demos with the Eufy Smart Drop. But for now, I'm going to show the product page to that a little bit later. We're going to continue the show by talking about this, okay? And what is this? This is the Eufy Cam Kit 3 kit. This is the Eufy Cam 3 kit. What you get in this kit is going to be Eufy's brand new latest edition Home Base 3. This Home Base is designed to communicate with all of your wireless Eufy products as well as some wired ones. It's got internet on the back, an Ethernet port to connect it to your network, as well as some USB ports to connect what you need it to. It has a sync button, and it has 16 gigabytes of onboard storage built into it, but the onboard storage is easily expandable up to 16 terabytes. All you do is remove this magnetic plastic top and then remove the security screw, which is located here. Okay, I know the white gets really washed out on the OBS, but the security screw is located here. We remove this, pull the tray, add a hard drive up to 16 terabytes, and yeah, you can use your Bionic Mind AI to train your cameras to give you better and tighter and less false positive results. Another thing that I really like about Eufy is that they're always extensively working on making their products more secure. So I really love that. And my personal opinion about what they're doing with their security aside, which is a great opinion, they have these 4K cameras included in the Cam Kit 3 that we're discussing now. Now, these 4K cameras have a solar panel on the top and a 13,000 milliamp hour battery, and only require, claimed by Eufy, up to 2 hours a day of direct sunlight to maintain a charge in these essentially forever. And if you are even in the cloudiest conditions, these 4K cameras will last up to 365 days without requiring an additional charge. They have a spotlight on the front so that you can get some color night footage in the dark. I believe these also have the microphones on them as well. The 4K cameras also include all of the hardware. All the hardware that you need to mount these to the walls is included in the kit. Eufy didn't cut corners when it comes to the Home Base 3. Now, they are really busy because they said that they were going to make some updates for some older Eufy products, like products that have existed before the Home Base 3 came on the market, have been claimed by Eufy to be supported by the end of last year. And we're like rounding out the first quarter soon. And some of these products are still not compatible. Eufy, if you're watching my video, I love the products. I really hope that you can get the ability to facilitate the support of some of those other products. I need the Smart Drop connected to my Home Base 3. Okay. This is the Cam Kit 3 by Eufy, and it's available today on a 15% deal. This is regularly $550. All right. Today you can get it for $467.50, $467.49 for the Eufy Security Cam Kit 3. And this kit has, with 390 reviews, an average of 4.5-star rating. So not too bad on that tip. All right. Now let's keep it moving here on the show. We are going to talk about some in-ear monitors. Now the in-ear monitors that we're going to talk about right now are going to be Keep Hi-Fi's Try and these are going to be the, let me say that again, the words rhyme and my mouth is kind of mushy. We are going to talk about now the Try and Hawaii Bad Boy Kai in-ear monitors. The brand is Kai. The brand is Tri. They got into collaboration with Hawaii Bad Boy, who tuned these headphones, and they're called Kai. They're called Kai. So try in Hawaii Bad Boy with the Kais. Now, what I love about these speakers is just, again, like I'm a sucker for things that look good, and the aesthetic alone on these Kai in-ear monitors is absolutely phenomenal. Take a look at this. Let's stop tracking for a second so we can try to get some focus. Okay. So take a look at this. These are the Kais. These are the front. Okay. This is the front. Look at this indigo blue, okay, with this gold. it's absolute luxury. Like, I love the way that this looks. I love the indigo blue on the gold. This is absolutely shimmering. The nozzle is beautiful with the white earbud on it. It's really, really beautiful. And now these do have a 2-pin design, so we can unplug these from the cable. So if the cable turns out to be no good for you later, you can still retain your earbud and replace it with a different cable, which I just feel like when I was growing up, like younger, we just never had that, and now we do, and it's pretty sweet. Okay, now the Kais sound great. They respond to low pass in a most excellent way. And as I always say, that low pass doesn't really muddle out these mids at all. Okay, so when we put these in, they have like clear plastic that is silver coated around a copper wire, and they bend back so that you can have them behind your ear, so that they help ensure a no slip, so they hope that they don't fall off. I'm looking at myself in the thing, talking to myself. Okay, so yeah, look at these. Look at these. They look so good. They look so good. In my ear, they fit perfectly. They don't feel so weighted. They don't feel like they're pinching anything. They just fit really, really good. Now this one kind of shook out a bit. We pushed it in a little bit tighter there. Yeah, now that it's in well, the noise isolation suddenly tightened right up. Everything got real quiet all of a sudden in here. But yeah, I love these things. I love that they come with a brass or gold colored 3.5mm headphone jack, and that the clear wire is quite elegant, not to take anything away from the gold color. And it does go up to the collar where it splits off into the two headphones, and that is also matching gold. So you get the matching gold cable, 2-pin design with the gold and indigo blue Kais. They're really, really great. These feature a 9mm DLC diaphragm, diamond-like carbon diaphragm. These are really, really nice headphones. They don't really give you too much distortion at all. They don't give you distortion at all when you're listening to your favorite content. And they come in a fairly traditional faux leather bag, faux leather pouch that is magnetic to shut and lined with felt. All right, now let me get this back in here. I love these Kais. Today they're available for $74, okay? These are some pretty pricey IEMs, if you ask me, but they just sound so good. They sound so good. All right, now the next thing that we're going to take a look at is going to be the Cedar mop, and then that's our last physical product of the day. All right. Oh, careful with that. All right. The other day I was doing a show here on Clown Live here on Amazon, and what was going on here with this mop is that we were talking B-roll, and I'm like, oh, I've got this mop in the back. I don't even know. And then I went to the back of the house while we were live, and I looked, and I'm like, yo, we got the mop and the bucket. We got the whole kit. So we're going to talk about this kit right now that you can get for $57.17 today. And I'm talking about the Cedar Easy Ring microfiber mop and bucket system. Now, what you get with this system is the mop and the bucket, okay? You get the mop and the bucket. And also you get 4 additional microfiber mop pads, okay? So I've only got 1 to demo, but like you don't need to demo more than 1. Okay, so these are cool because they pull off the mop. It's just held in by a little bit of force. And you can machine wash this. You can machine wash this if you want to. Now, what I like about it is that it does have some short fiber, microfiber strands, and then it also has long ones on the outside. So I like that a lot. I like that it's easy to snap into place when you want to use it. Just push it into place, good to go. And when you want to extend the mop handle, we just turn it back a bit, and it's like a shower handle, or it's like a shower curtain rod, right? Where you can tighten it and make it any length that you want, and then tighten it into the position that you want. Okay, now I'm gonna make this short for the demo on the table. Okay, now what's cool about the mop bucket is that it has this big pedal here on the back, right? And now the thing about this pedal is that it's very, very good feeling. It feels like it has a lot of grip and a lot of torque when you press it. And the point of pressing the pedal is because this is the O'Cedar Easy Ring Mop Bucket. So let me just turn this up real quick and show you that we've got a ringer here that when we step on the pedal, the ringer spins, right? So let me see if I can. Yeah, there you go. It just feels really good, the ringer on this. Now, what's cool about the ringer is when you mop, and then put your mop into the ringer. Here, come down a little bit. Okay, I guess I got to duck for the camera to follow me. All right, so what's cool about this is when you got your mop wet and you want to wring it out, we can put it into the ringer and then press the button. We can step on the pedal and it's going to wring that mop out for you, which is really, really cool to get unwanted water in it off your mop. Gotta go, bro. Later, have fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you, June, for popping out. I'll see you the next time that you get the ability to come and visit, okay? I'm going to be here tomorrow on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So hopefully I'll see you then. All right, the O'Cedar mop is available today for $57.17, and this is 12% off of a $65 average retail value. Let me tell you something about the O'Cedar mop, okay? I've got one. Justin from Dragon Blogger has one. Rome Knows Tech said he has one. So there's a lot of Amazon influencers that own this particular mop, and Justin told me specifically that he went and bought the mop, and we did too. So we didn't get it sent to us for influence or anything, and I think Rome's the same boat. So if you're looking for a really cool mop that has a ringer built into it, and I love that it comes with the extra 4 microfiber cloth heads, you can own the O'Cedar Easy Ring microfiber mop and bucket set today, like I said a moment ago, for $57.17. Okay, 17 is my lucky number. Maybe today I'll be lucky and somebody will click through the carousel and add this to their cart. Let me know if you do that. Let me know what you do, bro. What do you do, bro? What are you doing, bro? All right, now how many more products do we got left in the thing here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 whole products. Hey, we're going to stand up for 9 products. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we'll stand up. I guess we'll stand up for 9 products. I guess we are pretty much halfway through the show, right? Okay, let's get some things set up here. Thank you, Table, for helping us with today's show. Just going to remove you from the thing for now. And then we're going to leave here. Joanna, what is up? Hey. You know what's crazy? On the phone, my butterflies are blue. On my PC, my butterflies are orange. Your butterflies. Okay, we don't need this. How are you all? Well, all of me is pretty good. I hope you all are good too. June was here. Woolrich the Jr. was here. He just pieced out. And Evans showed up earlier. But I haven't seen Evans chatting. But usually Evans is in the background somewhere. Not calling you out right now, Evans, if you do hear me. I was just commenting on what's popping off in real life. Okay, the O'Cedar Easy Ring. We're done with that. We are getting ready to share product pages now. All right. Let's do that. Let's get that set up. Let's do this. We're going to talk. Let's talk some product pages. Okay. Okay. We're going to close our Amazon chat. And then we are going to, I know my mobile app, they're orange, PC, beautiful blue. Yeah. My mobile app, my iPhone, they're blue. And on my Chrome web browser on Windows 11, they're orange. All right, we're going to talk about this A-Pier robotic pool cleaner in just a minute. I've got to get this page open here, and then we will deal with it. And then we're going to share a page too. We want to share a page, don't we? So let's share our screen, and then let's share our entire screen with audio like we do. And then let's select. Oh, we got to change our things real quick. Let's cancel this. Just got to change a couple quick things around so that we don't get any unwanted messages while we're live. Boom. 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 Okay. And then we were in the middle of sharing. Okay, let's share now. Yay, we did it. We shared the thing. All right, now let's give it one of these views. And let's full screen this video and start it. This is going to be for the A-Pier Seagull SE pool cleaning robot vac. Sea bass. Whoa, whoa. I almost hit play on a video here, but now we've got to full stop everything and greet you. Hey, thank you for coming around. You're right. It has been more than a minute, one might argue. And it's really, really nice to see you, man, because you know why? I still am not saying check it out. I'm trying really hard. I'm not even trying really hard not to. I think I might say it a little bit, but I really try not to say it at all. It's heads up on this great deal today. Heads up on this great deal. And I got that from you. So I'm really appreciative that you had this permanent influence on my influencing life here on Amazon. And I really, really appreciate that. So let's get back into the classics let's get back into the classics, Seabass. Let's talk shop. We got some products to go through. Let's take a look at this robotic pool cleaner, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about whatever's on your mind. How's it going? What's been up? What are you doing? How are you? Is everything okay? Why have you been gone? I missed you. Everybody missed you. It's glad that you're back. All right, now let's get into this product video together right now.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius. And today we are going to be talking about this awesome cordless robotic pool cleaner made by yours truly, A-Pier, right there. There's some key features on the front of the box right here. Like I said, it's cordless. It runs up to an hour and a half. It has improved charging on it, and it cleans pools up to 850 square feet. It is also portable right here. And you also have the self-parking capabilities, which it parks on the side of the pool. You also want to make sure you open this little envelope that they have right here, because it has this for you. As you can see, it came with complete.
We got 7 viewers. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Feel free to say what's up in the chat. We are chilling. We are talking these pool
some comes with spare wheels.
Let's just talk over these videos today.
You have a retrieval hook.
See how talking over the videos goes. But yeah, the A-Pier pool cleaner. This is one that is coming with a bunch of cool things. It's got a filter in it, and it has a good battery life that takes, I think, 3 or 4 hours to get 90 minutes of runtime out of it. If I remember, I've watched this video a few times. I think that's how it works. Working and listening. I'm working and presenting. I'm working and presenting. So I'm glad you're listening to my little presentation here on Amazon Live, Joanna. Thank you. I hope that you have been quite well as well.
How it works. So with this robotic
okay, so yeah, the robotic pool cleaner does have the filters in it. It's got the little wheels on the bottom of it that you can change out, and here's a little demo of it on the bottom. Let's see it open up. And yeah, so it pulls out all the junk that you don't want in your pool. The A-Pier pool cleaner is available today for $300. This is the 2023 upgrade, all right? And this is $300 with 4-star rating and 460 reviews. The A-Pier could be the right option for you if you're looking to clean your pool. All right, now let's keep it going here. We are going to talk about some more products on the show. Let's talk about the next product after the A-Pier. It's going to be the Blink Mini Compact Indoor Plug-in Smart Security Camera. Let's take a look at what Dragon blogger James has to say to us about this wonderful product. Here we go. Oh, he's already started? All right, I got you, James. Here we go.
Compact Indoor 1080p web camera. Now, guys, this web camera is just a single web camera that will need to be worked with the Blink app. Now, it does come with a 30-day free trial, but if you guys need, you will have to purchase the plan afterwards. If you want to save videos locally, you will actually need the sync module to to connect to this to allow you to save it to the SD card on the module. Now, we're just showing you guys this little camera. The camera is actually quite cool. I'm going to show you guys everything that comes in this. You get the standard little power brick right here. Just a little
Seabass, that's crazy. I was in the hospital at Mayo in Minnesota.
Simple, very easy.
Crazy complicated
get
surgery.
The USB
it's been
to
hard.
micro,
I'm on the road to recovery, but it's a long road,
cable,
and it's
cable.
been
Nice
very
link
bumpy.
there if
Super
you need
blessed
that
to have
also.
been at Mayo.
Well,
I feel super blessed that through your
You
recovery process, you're finding time to come and hang out here with us now. I hope that during your hard road and complicated surgery that you're finding time to
I want to test that out.
enjoy things. I don't want to be insensitive.
So
I hope that you're doing well with
but,
your recovery. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, it comes with this cool little stand, guys.
Okay, so
this stand
the camera comes with the stand.
Now, I'm sure
it comes with the
HD
app.
audio, so you do have
a little bit big.
If
I
you
think
don't
it's
have
a security
module,
camera, not a webcam.
I want to thank you for checking this video out, and I hope you
I think it's a security camera, not a webcam, like James alluded to. Little 1080p wired security camera available now for $35. And this camera has a 4.5-star rating with 238,933 reviews. So this absolutely is a product that is selling. If you're interested in taking a look at, if you're interested in having an unblinking eye, take a look at something that is very important to you, then absolutely considering the Blink Mini is something you should be doing right now. Click through the carousel to learn more today. All right. Now let's keep it moving. We're going to talk about another product here. This is going to be the Comfier Massage Mattress. Hey, Travel Diva 2, what's up? It's so great to see you. I hope that you're doing very well. Thanks for joining me on Clown Live today. We are firing through it. We're firing through it. Here, let's reset our camera here. We're firing through the day today. We went through all of our physical products. And now we're on the back half. And I'm feeling confident like we may finish before 7 p.m. And then we can just hang out and chat it up. So feel free to hang out. Watch me like on another monitor or something, okay? And let's hang out and chill a little bit. Now, while we're chilling, though, Travel Diva, we got to keep talking about products, but we can also talk about anything else that you want. So if you've got anything that you'd love to chat about, feel free to put it in, type it in the chatter box. I miss Debbie. I wish Debbie was around. Okay, now we are going to talk about this Comfier massage mat. Okay, this is a full body heating massage pad. Let's get into this video. I just got to open it here. Oh, it's a product page. Okay, cool. Boom. Let's look at this product page together. This is the Comfier Massage Mat full body heating massage pad with movable shiatsu neck massage pillow, 10 vibrating motors, and 4 heating pads, neck, shoulder, back massager, gifts for men and dad. Honestly, I'm just looking at this and I want it. I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I need this in my life right now. I'd love to be laying down on a shiatsu. I like how they say it's for your dad, and then they show this slender woman on the thing. No, shiatsu massage for neck, vibration massage, shoulder to leg. Okay. Let's keep looking at some of these pictures. Detachable pillow, very nice. Heat on shiatsu balls, very cool. Vibration massage with 5 auto modes to relax muscle pain and tension. My back's feeling tense. Y'all, I need one of these. It's got the remote control. Here's a quick picture of dimensions. And all right. And then it's got the controller. All right, neat. Okay, so the Comfier massage mat is $119 today, and that's 20% off of a $150 retail value. And you can save another $10. So if you want to get this for basically $110 today, don't forget to add that $10 applicable coupon before you check out. Let's take a look at some reviews. This has 4-star review with just over 3,000 reviews. Let's take a look at some pictures here. Okay. Do you like it? I think it looks all right. The gray is all right. Let's see. You can put it on a chair. That seems pretty sweet as well, instead of just laying on it. Well, look how big it is on this recliner. That's awesome. I need one of these. It looks crazy. Okay. Excuse me. I haven't drinking any water in a while. Let's grab a quick sip of water, and then we're going to keep talking products. The Comfier Heat Massager with the Shiatsu heated balls is available for $120 today with $10 off coupon. And that $120, that is that's already 20% off of a regular $150. Okay, let's keep it moving here. We're going to talk about some more stuff that I've got in my carousel that I want you to know about. So let's take a look at it together now. Let me open my product page here and take a look. We're going to talk about the Comfier Mini Massage Gun, and this is a deep tissue massage gun. Is this one where we get okay. All right, let's take a look at this massage gun.
This is the Comfier Mini Massage Gun. It comes with a spheroidal head, flat head, U-shaped head, and a small round head, which can be used throughout the whole body and provide a deep tissue massage to relieve aching and stiff muscles. Its miniature size makes it very compact and easy to travel with. With this massage gun, you can choose between 4 different speed levels, and this allows you to massage comfortably throughout your whole body on different areas, as well as meet the needs of the person. With its 2000 mAh high quality lithium battery, it can last for 4 to 5 hours on a single charge. And by incorporating the latest noise reduction technology, this massage gun doesn't make sound louder than 44 decibels. With the spheroidal head, you can massage the neck, spine, thighs. The flat head is great for using in most parts of the body just to relax and shape the muscle. The U head is awesome for using around the spine and around the Achilles heel. And the small round head is great also for around the spine and palms and just anywhere on the body. With its compact design, you can use it anywhere, which makes this an awesome massage gun to have while providing precision in the areas that you most need it. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, the Comfier Mini Massage Gun is available today for $42, and that's 48% off of its $80 retail value. Oops, wrong
Comes
button.
with a spheroidal head.
The wrong button there. Okay. And that's regular $80 down today to $42. So save 48%. A pretty good deal. A lot of good deals in the carousel today, man. All right, let's keep the show moving here. We are going to talk about these ceiling fans with lights. All right, now these are going to be dimmable lights with a 6-speed fan, and let's get more information about this now together here. We're here together. We might as well watch this one together. Let's do it.
Hey guys, Bradley here with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we have the Goody ceiling fan with built-in LEDs and 6 fan speed settings. There's the owner's manual, and in this bag there's a box with the remote for the fan. Batteries are included in this, so you don't have to worry about going and buying some or using some that you have around the house. But we'll take a closer look at that remote here in a little bit. Also in the bag, it has wood screws and anchors along with expansion screws for if you have concrete ceilings. The fan is 20 inches in diameter, so it would work well in small bedrooms, offices, hallways, or any smaller room that you would want lighting and airflow in. The fan body is white with gold accents, and the fan blades are clear, so it gives a bladeless appearance when turned on. So let's take a closer look at the remote. We have our light on and off, everything off, forward and reverse rotation, 1 to 6 fan speeds, your fan off, and your pair code button, which if your remote and fan aren't connected, you can hold that down to get them to pair. On the left, we have our brightness up and down, color temperature, color switch and sleep mode, natural wind mode, a 2-hour timer, and the nightlight button. So it does have a J-hook right up here in the bracket and a looped wire so that you can loop that wire on that J-hook and it'll hold the fan body up for you so you can do all the wiring and everything that you need to do for installation without having to hold the fan body up. I like that a lot. It's very user-friendly. Now that the fan's installed, let's go ahead and rotate the fan forward, which is going to push air down on you, whereas reverse is going to push air back up. Now, as we hit the reverse button, the fan comes to a dead stop, and then once it registers it's stopped, it'll switch and rotate the opposite direction. Then we can go ahead and turn on the lights. And as you can see, we are dimming the lights down. Then we can brighten it back up and change the color from warm white to the bright cool white. As you can see, it gets very bright. So we'll click the sleep mode button and it'll auto dim. And then whenever we click it again, it'll go back. Now let's turn the lights off and turn on the night lights, which can be set from warm white, then off, then blue, then off, then violet, and then off one more time.
Very cool. The Goody ceiling fan is $170 today, $169 today. That's pretty cool. That's the first product video that I watched where I was like, oh, very, very cool ceiling fan. I love the invisible bladeless design and the different colored LEDs. Now, I always am like, you know what? Just throw RGB on it, man. Just throw the RGB on it. You put the white, you put the yellow white lights on it. You put the purple lights on it. Just throw the RGB on it, dude. Just throw that RGB on it, duder. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, thank you, Bradley, for the review of the ceiling fan. We're going to keep it moving here. We just got a few products left, and then we're going to hang out and chill a little bit. But the next thing that we're going to get into is going to be this Holy Stone HS280 foldable drone. So let's take a look at this together. Let's take a look at this together.
Hey guys, Briley here with Dragon Blogger Technology and Entertainment. Today we're going to be checking out the HS280 by Holy Stone. So inside the box we have our instruction for use manual, the charge cable, takes a regular USB, a screwdriver and some screws, 4 extra propellers, so if any break you can use a screwdriver and screws to replace those as needed, an extra battery. There's a button there, it just clips in. Then we have the drone itself. It's small, collapsible, camera at the front, battery in the back. Push the button and the battery slides right out. Then it just slides right back in and clips itself snug. There's your power button. Then we have the controller. We can just pop this up. This is our phone holder. Buttons at the top, record, take photo, lens up, lens down. Then back here on the front, we have our power button, our takeoff and landing, our speed switch, and the headless mode. The left and right joysticks. At the bottom, we have handles. And on the back, there is a cover for the batteries. It does take 4 AAA batteries. You can see right there. Let's go ahead, take it outside, and see how she flies. The drone is very easy to set up. Turn it on, connect the phone via Wi-Fi, and take off from level ground. When flying, I recommend keeping the drone in sight, flying it in open areas, and keeping it below 100 meters in height. It's easy to control if there isn't any wind. The left joystick controls ascending, descending, left and right rotation. The right joystick controls the forward, backwards, left and right movement. The drone's camera is 1080p HD with a 65-degree field of view and can tilt up and down 80 degrees. When you get done flying, just press the takeoff or land button and the drone will gently bring itself back to the ground. In my opinion, the drone is easy to use and has good quality for being budget friendly. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Very cool. The Holy Stone foldable drone is available today for $72, and that's 28% off of its $100 retail value, which seems like a pretty good deal. everybody that talks about these drones always says high praise about them. And I was just saying in the chat, I never owned a drone personally myself. I bet they would be pretty fun to mess around with, or like maybe get some good video shots. See a lot of good drone shots, and it's really exciting. I wish that I had one. All right, now we're going to keep it going here. We're pretty close to the end of our carousel, but we're going to hang out at the end of our carousel and chill. But we're going to get into another robotic, excuse me, we're going to get into another robotic pool cleaner. Okay, so let's take a look at this video together now, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it after the video is over.
And we also have this manual right here, how to use it. The Aper is so good at making pool vacuums that you really honestly don't really need that, because it's really pretty much straightforward, which is pretty cool. And with this one right here, it's the Elite Pro. It has a retrieval hook that comes in handy, and you also have the charger. Of course, you're gonna need that. So it's really bigger than the last one. It's not really much bigger than the last pool vacuum product, but I'm gonna jump right in and I'm gonna pull this out and show you guys of how this one actually looks. And as you guys can see, this is a wireless robot vacuum. It's the Elite Pro, and just look how that stands on it. It has clearance right there. It has those big old wheels to get around the pool easily, and like I said, it also cleans the walls also. So let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit of the underneath part, how you're gonna break this one down. So with the other one, there's like 4 clips to do it. So this one has an awesome brush right here that's gonna vacuum everything up a lot faster and a lot cleaner. It's gonna make that pool look phenomenal right here. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to take that apart. So there's some clips right here that you have to press, and there's also some tabs right here that you turn with the arrows to pull this up right here. So this right here is their newest design, which is pretty cool. So they have a bag that sets in behind the little white thing right there, sets behind there. And this bag is where all the stuff will get sucked into. Instead of it set inside the machine, as you saw in my last video, this right here is gonna catch everything. So you just take this off right here. It just clamped all around right there. Like I said, it's really easy to put back together. You have these clips, so you just slide that in, and you can hear a clip sound right there, and you just turn these back the complete opposite way to lock it into place. So you have a little different spot for the power button. So this is the power button right there. So whenever that's blinking right there, so you have to press that right here. So if you want to turn that off, you just hold that button right there and just turn off. Like I said, it's a different power button, which you won't see it, and you're like, oh, there's it is. So there you go. There's a power button. You just have to press that, and it'll turn off. Again, Aper has made a awesome product. It's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. This is the Aper Elite Pro cordless robotic pool cleaner vacuum right here. And they also made this awesome pull hook, which is sticks out just a little more right there, which is going to secure that even when it's trying to slip off, it's going to secure that all the way up whenever you're pulling it out of the pool. And also on this pool vacuum, you have 120 minutes battery life, and it cleans up to 1,200 square feet, and it's extremely lightweight also. And then, like I said, it cleans the pool walls also, which that's pretty cool.
All right, the Aper Pro is available. The Pro Elite is, excuse me, is it the Pro Elite or the Elite Pro? Let me say that correctly. It is the Elite Pro. The Aper Elite Pro cordless robotic pool cleaner is available today for $650, and this is 19% off of its $800 retail value. So if you're looking to save a few bucks and keep your pool clean this year, Aper cordless robotic pool cleaner is definitely something worth considering. All right, now let's take a look at one of the last couple products here in our carousel today, and it's going to be a pair of Bruno Marc men's Oxford shoes. Okay, so let's take a look at these shoes together. And I just got to pull this video up so that we can do that. So it's like this and then full screen. All right, let's take a look at this video about these Oxford shoes.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about these awesome dress shoes right here. Comes in that crystal clear black right here, the leather finish. These are made by Bruno Marc, and let's go ahead and jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys of how these look on my feet right here. So as you guys can see, these are the black gloss leather finish right here. And again, these also have the cushion sole right there, so when you put your foot in there, and it has that perfect round toe right there for stability and for your toes to not be squeezed whenever you're wearing a shoe. So as you can see with this one on right here, it is a comfortable fit. It is really durable. You can move your feet around in it from side to side. And again, these you can stand on these, I believe, for a minute with these shoes right here. So let's go ahead and try the other one on and give you guys a little walk around and show you guys of how comfortable this can look. Again, these are made by Bruno Marc, and these are a black slick leather, has a cushion and everything. So again, perfect look right here when you're wearing slacks. If you even want to go to a party or work or business casual event, these are perfect shoes for that. These are really comfortable. And again, my name is Demetrius, and thank you guys for watching this video.
The Bruno Marc men's Oxford shoes are pretty nice looking, admittedly, and they are available today for $49, and that is 13% off of their retail value, which is regularly $56. So save a couple bucks there today. And these have a 4.5-star rating with just under 10,000 reviews. So not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, now we're going to take a look at the last product in our carousel today, and this is going to be a Flybird workout. Excuse me. This is for abs. This is workout equipment for abs that we're going to take a look at, and let's do this.
Hey everyone, my name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be going over this abdomen workout equipment right here made by Flybird. This right here is a solid piece and it's really easy to set up. It's extremely lightweight to move. You can just pick it up and put it on your shoulder. So there's a couple of things that came with it, and that's really, like I said, easy to install. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, of course 5, and then you have this piece right here to adjust the height of that right there. So you just pull that out to adjust the height for this one. Comes with also a screen of time count of how many you do when you touch the top, and then you have the calories and the stride per minute. So pretty much this is where you're going to put your knees at, and you're just going to crunch up, and you're going to put your arms and your elbows on this pad right here and this pad, and you're just going to hold on however grip you want to. And to adjust these right here to make it at a 90-degree angle, you want to just unloosen this and tighten that. It has a lot of angle, a lot of steps right here. So with this machine right here, workout machine, you can set your phone up there. If you have a tablet right there, you can set it in there. And then you have, like I said, you can adjust it right here too. You just pull this out, it comes right out. Has a little handle right there. And also you can adjust that too if you want to. Again, like I said, it's extremely lightweight, so you can just pick it right up and move it wherever you want to. So on the screen right here of how you want to change it, see the arrows point to calories. You just press that button and it'll go to either one you wanted to go to. So it's really easy to use. It counts how many times you do it, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna show you guys of how this is gonna go. So let's try it out. So like I said, you rest your forearms right there on there, and you just want to crunch up.
What's up, Maximilian Mulligan? Thanks for joining the chat. Hey, so good to see you here,
Like I
man.
said, this is an
Yeah, the abs thing here
awesome
is
ab machine right here. Never had one
done.
like it, but I do
This
love
ab
it.
machine is super lightweight, and we've been talking about a ton of we've been talking about a ton of products that are in regard to exercise. Last week we had a whole show talking about Life Pro stuff, workout benches, weights, adjustable weights that like all of the weights sit in like a little, I don't know. They have like a case. They come in a case or whatever, or like a holding bowl. Bowl's not the right word, but they're adjustable, and then you don't have to like put weights on and pin them in. You just slide the slide, and then it locks the weights into place. It's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Now, what we were just taking a look at though was the Fly Bird ab workout exercise machine, and that is available today for $130. All right. And that is going to be a deal. Last product of our carousel is a deal today. It is 35% off of its $200 retail value. Okay. So if you're looking for some good abs, you can do that for 130 bucks. All right. Yo, we did it. We hit the end of all of our products today. We could restart the carousel if we wanted, but I'm just here chilling. So if there's anybody in the sorry, I had calls, couldn't type. Hey, that's okay. You're just in time now. We just wrapped up all of our products in the carousel today, and now we're just chilling. We're just chilling. I got like 20 minutes to hang out. We can talk more products if you want. We can talk about whatever's on your mind. Feel free to let me know. And Maximilian, if you haven't had the opportunity to hit the follow button on Clown Live yet, then absolutely do. It's around somewhere. Click it. It'll say follow, and then that'll be great. We are on a road to 3,000 followers right now. And right now, today, we are at 2,884 followers. So let's update our banner real quick here about that. For sure. Every banner update is the best banner update. All right, let's do that now. We're at 2,884. Kaboom. Close, save, share. Boom. We updated it. So 2,284. We are getting real close to hitting that 3,000 mark. Hopefully not too much longer before we get there. And yeah, I can. A drone sounds cool for festivals. Already following. Yeah, we can take a look at the drone again. This is the. We'll take a look at the product video. We'll take a look at the video together real quick. But just the part that is the footage for the drone. Okay, so let me get that popped open up here for us. Flybird. No, we want to talk about the Holystone drone. Boom, boom. It's highlighted in the carousel. Let's full screen it. And let's share this real quick. And then we're just going to jump to the footage for this, Max, because this is a really decent drone. It's cool that it's foldable. It's cool that it is portable like that. Okay, here's the footage for the drone. We'll just watch it on mute because respectfully, they're just talking about whatever. We just want to see the footage. All right, so it's going to start in a second here. Here we go. So not the, like, I don't know. I don't think Amazon compresses videos too much. So this video is looking like a little, it's looking like a little, it looks great. The video looks great. I can read the street sign very clearly, but there's some grainy type of compression or something that is occurring here. And that's not, I don't think that's the most ideal. Gotta go, but thanks so much. Oh, thank you, Joanna, for hanging out with us all day here on Clown Live. I appreciate when you come out. And as always, we're gonna be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we got the Friday show planned as well. So thanks for joining me for most of the day today. I'm glad that I could be some company with you while you got some work done. Yeah, and then look, Max. I see the grain. Yeah, look at this still shot of the drone. It comes with extra wings. And it comes with an additional battery. So for $72, I mean, the camera's not bad for $72. and you get all the extra parts. I mean, I guess like breaking it down, it's excellent that you have the wings as wings, but then on the other hand, is it just a couple pieces of plastic? I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything ill about it, but for $72, it doesn't seem like it's a bad deal. Yeah, I've never personally owned a drone. I'd really like to own one. I think I like to film things sometimes. I used to film a lot of stuff and then I kind of slowed down on it, but when I was very active with it, I was consistently trying to, you know, no, that sorry. When I was filming a lot, I did want to get a drone, and I never prioritized financially getting one. But there are a lot of really affordable options now with drones if you're looking for that type of budget. And for a quick high up shot, I don't know, maybe something that has a little bit higher of a resolution. What do we get when we click through the carousel here? It's probably like a 1080p camera. The HS280, yes. Yeah, it's just a 1080p HD Wi-Fi. Remember when 1080p looked like great on YouTube videos and 1080p looked good on DVDs and stuff? What is happening that the DVD, the 1080p resolution doesn't seem to look as good anymore? But a nice 2K or 4K camera, even. I mean, a 4K camera on a drone, I don't think that's necessarily something that I would need to worry about. But as often the cliche in life goes, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? So maybe I need a 4K drone. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's drink a little bit of water here and stay hydrated. We just got like about another 20 minutes or so before we have to end today's show. It was a good show. We talked about a lot of great products on hand. I really, really love the O'Cedar Mop and Bucket. I really love the Tribbett Stormbox Blast. The UV 4K camera, the CamKit 3 is also a really excellent choice today. Yeah, that's what's up. I got to admit, feeling a little bit crazy right now. I feel crazy. Remember Old School? What a funny movie. I love that movie. Remember when they were like running? Isn't that the movie where he runs into like the tennis court and it's like they have like the clear glass dome, or maybe it's not glass, but he like runs into it? Such a funny movie. Or when they pick him up, he's running down the street and they pick him up and he gets in the car and his posterior is like in the face of the woman and she's like not trying to have it. It was a very, very funny movie. Earmuffs. Such a great movie. Will Ferrell, he's like, yeah, keep that on the down low. The Red Dragon ain't exactly what we call street legal. He's just like revving his car and blasting music and drinking beers. It's so funny, man. I love that movie. What are other really good funny movies? Maximilian says, I went to the theater to see Scream and I seen it in standard definition and I did not enjoy it. I figured standard definition was great nowadays, but it is not. I was watching an interview or maybe a podcast clip with Charlie Day. It was a podcast clip of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast, and they were talking about visual creative differences on the show and how even in this new digital widescreen, it's been around for a long time now, but now that we're like really living in it, Charlie Day, who plays Charlie in It's Always Sunny, he was an advocate of wanting to retain the show in a standard definition form, in a 4:3 aspect ratio, right? And that never ended up playing out. Hopefully they can do a show that is all 4:3 one day. And then remember, did you watch a lot of the Eric Andre show? Unless something says HD, it's not. And I figured by now everything was HD. Well, I mean, standard definition content still exists. I mean, probably just a lot less of it, Unless it says HD. You're still here? Yeah, of course. I'm not leaving. I got to stay until 7 o'clock. We could go back and talk products again, But I'm allowed to chill and hang out for a little bit and chop it up. So if you got something to talk about, Joanna, let's talk about it right now. If you're just rejoining now, I'm talking with Maximilian, and he's saying that he went to see Scream in standard definition, and it wasn't the best show. It wasn't the best movie in standard definition at the theater. So I was commenting on how the first seasons of the Eric Andre show, what a crazy show in itself. But the visual aesthetic that it had within the first couple seasons was like so subpar that it was almost unwatchable. And later in the seasons, they ended up bringing it into a higher definition, and that was by choice. That they had like this really like sort of poor quality looking standard definition or more poor quality than that. Hey, what's up, Stargazer? Oh, grandbaby 2 is here. Congratulations on being a grandmother. I hope that you named one of those kids Blake. We talked about it, and I thought about it, and I decided I'm no longer joking. So, name one of those kids Blake, and then send me a picture of the new Blake. Okay, I want to know who's taking over my spot. And so congratulations, Stargazer. I'm so happy for you and your daughter and these 2 new lives that are introduced to this crazy world. I hope they have nothing but health and success. Okay. It's a girl. She's Haley Emily, but we call her Blake. I hope so. That's so funny, but we call her Blake. That's so funny, dude. I can't believe you said that. That really got me. That got me going for a loop. All right. So, what else is going on? You must be just like beside yourself with excitement to have some new grandbabies. I don't have that. I don't have any kids, so I don't have any grandkids. I actually, I told my mom that I didn't plan to have children a long time ago. And now that I'm like, I just turned 41 years old. I was conceived when my dad was 50 years old. Could you even imagine that? Like, that's such a crazy thing to me. Well, growing up, I didn't think much of it. I didn't really think too much of it or anything. But then, yes, that is the case. I was conceived when my dad was 50. Max says, I also learned today that astigmatism makes my eyeball basically in the shape of a football, and that's why my vision is so messed up. Did you folks know that if you have an astigmatism, in your eye or your eyes are misshapen? No, I didn't know that astigmatism meant that your eye was misshapen, but I thought that astigmatism was like when you're looking at the lights at night. Oh, we don't want that right now. When we're looking at like lights at night and they look like little fireworks are around them. You ever wear fireworks glasses that diffract light and make everything like look like little fireworks are blowing up around the light particles? I kind of have that. Now, these ones aren't looking too bad right now, but like very often I feel like I get these little firework boys. It's crazy. Oh, Stargazer, you better watch out. You better watch out around here, bud. We're having fun, but not that kind of fun. I don't even know what it said. Stargazer, you're a real button pusher on Amazon Live. I always see your messages getting auto banned. It's got to be a word filter, right? Like, there's no way that some guy is just sitting here watching my show, banning people, like auto modding them. You know what I mean? Imagine if that was the case, and I'm like waiting 12 weeks for A-lister, but they just got like a dedicated guy just watching, and I don't know about him, and he's just waiting, and he's just like waiting to just hit delete on the message. That's so ridiculous to even fathom. Yo, but we're chilling. I was 16 years younger than my former husband. Yeah, my mom's young too. My mom's 69 now. and my dad passed away when he was 86 or 87, and I was 37. I was 37 when my dad passed away. So he was 86. He passed on just before his 87th birthday, I believe. So yeah. So that would make my dad 90. That would make my dad 90 and my mom 70. So there's a 20-year difference between them. And then, like I said, I was conceived when my dad was 50. 69? No, it's max. I said 22. I said I was 22 and my ex-husband was 20. That's not too bad. That's like 2 years. That's like nothing. That's fine. But yeah, like I don't know where I'm going with the conversation. I'm just looking at you guys kind of chatting here. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. My dad was conceived when I was 50. Excuse me. Yeah, I was 50 years old when I was conceived. My dad, I was conceived when my father was 50. He was born in 1933. He was born in 1933, my dad. Could you even imagine being a teenager in the 1940s? Like that sounds like absolutely insane to me. I couldn't even imagine what it would be like. I think he kind of like grew up going through some boarding schools and stuff around sort of this kind of local area. He didn't do a lot of traveling or anything. My dad was a simple man. He was a quiet man. But he was a good man. He loved his family and he worked hard for them. And he didn't always have the ability to verbalize it, but it was always implied. It was always implied. 1933. Yeah, yeah. My dad was born in 33, bro. That is absolutely insane. I haven't said it in a while because I haven't talked about my dad in a little while. But yeah, he was cool. He was an all right guy. There's a couple of videos that I made of him, like right near not like when he was like dying, like not like that, but right near like the end of his life. We made some videos on the internet together. I made some videos and I published them on the internet, just like things of like trying to talk to him and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of like I don't want to go back and watch it, because I'm real sad about my dad passing away. It's been a couple years and like I kind of like hide it and stuff and try not to talk about it or anything. But now that I'm talking about it, I don't have a problem to talk about it. I just try to avoid like emotions and stuff. But yeah, my dad was born in 1962. That's crazy, dude. And he seems young. Seems young. This is my dad, I guess. We had him cremated. Looks like I must have accidentally dropped this once, which is accurate. But I got a little chip in the top of it here. Unfortunate. But yeah, this just has some ashes in it. It's a nice little purple vase with a blue butterfly on it. And when my dad was cremated, my mother and my brother and myself, we each got a little one. And then the rest of the remains, we put them in it's at the cemetery, you know what I'm saying? But like instead of being in the ground or anything, I guess it's like, is the mausoleum when you go inside the building? That's the mausoleum, because the thing where my dad is at is like, it's like a little like square 4-sided statue. And it's just got like a bunch of little rooms in it, like a bunch of little compartments that we put the ashes in. And I'm gonna show you. And then that'll be pretty much ending today's show. Let me get this picture of the thing that my dad is resting finally in, his final resting place. Let's see, not here, but yes, here. This is the place. Let's grab this. Okay, cool. They take us right in here. Awesome. Okay, so it's kind of a poor picture, but we can still share this. And I'm going to do that right now. So this is where my dad is. This is where my dad's final resting place is. Now, the one that is facing us, he's on the opposite side, parallel to it, facing the trees. And the trees actually back here, there's a nice little path that goes behind these trees. And and it's easy for me to walk there from the house. This area, I could walk to it in less than. It's interesting because it's essentially literally across the street from me, but the street is a highway, so I can't really walk across the highway. So to like really get there, I'd have to walk for maybe like, I don't know. I'm a slow walker. 40 minutes I'd have to walk. But I could ride there on my bike in like 5 minutes or less, you know what I mean? And get on the trail right where the dip in the trees is, essentially, right over here. This is where there is like a kind of like there's a ditch and then a path. And sometimes these trees are kind of like chopped down. And yeah, this is the cemetery. This is the place, right, where they do the stuff, and then this is the cemetery, and runs out down along this road and everything. But it's recessed back into like a little area next to a highway. I don't know. Oh, there, I just hit escape. See how this is the whole cemetery here. This is the entire cemetery here. This is the highway, so I can't really walk across it. And then, so you got to come in from the back this way. But yeah, this is the whole place. And then zooming in, this is the area where my dad is. And my dad is on this side, like I said, facing the trail. And we can kind of see the trail here. And we can kind of see how it sort of bows in a little bit. This is the spot. This is where my dad is. It's only a few minutes away. I should go and see him more often. I should go and see my dad more often. All right, let me catch up on these things because I was looking at all this with you guys just now. My dad passed away a few years ago. He was in his 60s. He had lung cancer. He raised us by himself. Grandparents helped, and other family. I kind of went in a zone when I was caring for him and organizing things, a life-changing moment. That's cool. We took most of my dad's ashes to Florida and put them in the water off Pier 60. Illegal, but oh well. I have a couple ash containers here at the house. That's nice. That's nice. I like hearing all that. My dad, he worked hard for us all the time. And even after he was done retiring, he was still always like trying to recycle. He was always trying to get scrap metal and make money. And if we pull out here, let me try to figure this out. So, whoops, wrong button. So down here, where the green area is, this is the cemetery, and then these two squares here on the left, this is the scrapyard. This is the scrapyard. So we put my dad close to the scrap. I know that he would like that, if he had some kind of decision-making process about it, which he did. He knew that he wanted to be in that exact spot. And my mom's brother, my uncle, he's there. And unfortunately, we couldn't get him on the same level, but we did get him on the same side, on the same wall. So they still get to be very close to each other, and that's nice. All right, with those sad things out of the way, let's reframe our minds and let's focus on all the good times that we had with our lost loved ones. You know what I'm saying? And if we think hard enough and believe well enough, I'm sure that they can see and hear us. I do believe in that kind of thing. What a somber end to a show, thinking about my dad. But I'm glad that we got to talk about it. My dad was really, really nice. Nobody ever had like a big problem with him. He just was a great guy. He was a hard worker, and he was a quiet man. Max says, my dad also raised me and my brother alone and continues to be the only family member we have. Once we unfortunately lose him, it's just me and my brother in the family. But yeah, that ceiling fan was cool. I like your humor, Max. That's really nice. My dad raised us, and then so my dad is gone, and then when my mom passes away, then obviously my parents are gone. So my mom, she's 69. I'm 41. We're getting older, and I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna feel when she's gonna die. Devastated, of course. But it's going to be an interesting dynamic when I realize that I won't have any more parents that I can rely on or turn to or speak to when I want to. And just like opening up on the show while we're getting ready to end it as well, I don't have the closest relationship with my brother either, right? And I'm not the most like, we don't have like a big problem with each other. We just don't really talk to each other, and I don't really foresee that like necessarily changing after the death of my mother. So like once my mom passes on, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? My dad had a previous marriage. Like I said again, I was conceived when my dad was 50. He came from a previous marriage when he met my mom, where he had 3 other sons. So I got 3 half brothers through my dad. And when my mom met my dad, she had a son from a previous marriage. So they got together. They had 4 boys, and then they had me. That's crazy. So it was cool. My mom is estranged. I call her once a week. She has nobody. It helps to talk. Very much helps to talk. Very nice mix. We can stay and chat. We can stay and chat. We can stay and chat and open up with each other about feelings and whatnot. If y'all want to, just tell me. But Amazon Live is like a wonderful place for a really interactive shopping experience. I don't know how well an interactive death experience translates to the platform, but I'm happy to stay and chat with y'all. Okay, Joanna says I've not been very open, but I just lost my sister-in-law on Valentine's Day, which means I lost both sisters within a year of each other. Dude, that's super sad. That's super sad. I'm sorry to read that, Joanna, and know that happened. I can understand that you're just probably still going through motions. It's only been like a month, and I hope that you can get regulation and ordinance to your life soon. You know what I mean? And always, I think what is really important, a lot of people are like, just cheer up. Things are going to be better. You know what I mean? And I say, if you love those people, you grieve as long as you feel that is necessary. Nobody can tell you how long you should grieve for your loved ones. And I also believe that while you're grieving, it shouldn't be something that you allow to dominate your entire life. So grieve as you should, yet remain in control. You know what I'm trying to say? I think that's very important. I think that's really important. It would be better if people didn't say, aren't you over that yet? Oh, well, I mean, it's only been like, who would ever say that to you? That sounds awful. I would punch that person in the head that they said that to me. Aren't you over that yet? No, it's my sister. What? No, I'll never be over it. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. I lost my first husband in his 30s, so you would think I'm used to it. It's what they say. Dude, if somebody said that to me, they would not be talking for several days after they said that. That is absolutely unacceptable behavior. Okay. Wow. 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 I can't believe that. It already happened to your young husband. So get over it. Dude, whoever said that to you, never talk to that person again. That's the worst. I never really experienced a lot of death in my life. My friend died when he was 21 and we were younger. We were teenagers. And this was about maybe 22 years ago, 23 years ago. And he got in a drinking and driving accident, and he was drinking and driving. And well, I'll spare the details. That's not the appropriate thing for this stream. But my friend got in an accident, a fatal accident. And so, like, ever since then, like, yeah, of course I experimented with alcohol and stuff, but like, I never really got into drinking. I did a lot of drinking when I was younger, but I wasn't driving a lot. I wasn't driving at all. And then by the time I got like my driver's license, I was a really late bloomer with that. I waited until I was in my 30s to get my driver's license. And so by the time that I was that age, I had really basically essentially stopped consuming alcohol. But that is a big factor. And every time I think about drinking, I think about my friend, and it makes me sad. So you know, that was a really, really traumatic death for me that affected me for the rest of my life. And I like accept it. You know, I don't sit and be like sad about it. I don't bawl about it or anything. but it's a very, very valuable life lesson learned. You know, and then there's other influences of alcohol that have nothing to do with death that also I'm not really interested in drinking. That could be any of us. We just had 9 lives. Nothing is guaranteed. It's scary. Yeah, you know, the old adage goes, right? There's nothing that stops a meteor from literally hitting my house right now, you know? And to be like, since it's just us in here and we are engaged in this conversation right now, I got this little pain in my side under my rib cage, and it's been bothering me. It's like an intermittent, sharp kind of poking pain, and it's been on and off all day today. So it's like only been a half a day, but I'm like, I don't know anything about my body. What if my thing exploded? What if my appendix or whatever, right? I don't know. What would even happen? I couldn't even fathom or contemplate what would occur if I fell down. If I was doing the show right now and I fell down, there's literally nobody here in my house to help me. You guys are the only people watching me. I would assume that one of you would hit up Justin and then he would manually end the stream. You know what I mean? And like, that's about like as far as it would go on Amazon. And then beyond that, like, where would you even go? Right side gallbladder or appendix. It's like right in the middle. It's right in the middle of my rib cage. And it's like, I guess like, yeah, it's like kind of right here. It hasn't been so bad for the last like 40 minutes or so, but it's just kind of like a short stabbing kind of thing. And then it passes. The big rock might fall tomorrow. I don't know what that means. Right side gallbladder or appendix. Yeah, so now I'm feeling it a little bit. Now that I pressed on it, I kind of feel it. So hopefully I'll be okay soon. I'll just sleep on it for the night, and then hopefully my thing doesn't Armageddon. The big rock might fall tomorrow, Armageddon. Yeah, I didn't think meteor and big rock. Sorry. You know how I just say things and then the lag, and then I say another thing, and then my ideas pass. Yeah, I don't think about getting crushed by a meteor, but like there's literally nothing that just like stops. You know, there's people. I'm not trying to be morose, you know. I really see that we are engaged in the conversation, but like there's people that like eat healthy, work out good, they don't have you know, it's very unique cases, but they don't have like bad heart health in their family or anything like that. And then unfortunately they just don't wake up one day, you know. It's absolutely insane. And sometimes I look at those types of extreme examples and then I look at this and I'm like, well, whatever. I'm just going to be jolly, you know, about it, because I feel like if I work too hard at it, then maybe I might be missing something. But perhaps I'm depriving myself of something by not being more healthy minded. You know what I'm saying? I definitely could use a run. Yeah, I definitely could use a walk. I could use a walk. A walk around the block once a day would be such a milestone for me. I'm like Justin. I lead a very sedentary lifestyle, and it's arguable that the most standing that I do at any one time is every single day when I'm doing Clown Live, right? Standing for two hours plus every day, and then walking around and like setting up the show. So like I'm on my feet for 3 or 4 hours a day. But then the rest of the time, like I'm doing a lot of sitting or sleeping. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lifestyle change, and that's a big on-taking. Most can't change the way they do everything. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to develop new habits. It can be extremely difficult to develop new habits. Like, okay, so it's 2023 and I'm 260 pounds, 265 pounds. And in 2012, I was 230 pounds. And I'm like, this is unacceptable. I haven't been this big as an adult in a long time. I need to do something about this. So I started walking and I started biking and I started eating different, and I just completely changed, you know. And I'm a person who likes to smoke, and I like, and I'm like, I quit smoking. I didn't completely quit smoking, but it was like, do you feel like you want to smoke? Replace that right now with going for a ride on the bike. Go out on that mountain bike, go for a ride for 20 minutes instead of smoking for 5 minutes. And that really, really helped me achieve some weight loss goals. I went from 230 down to maybe like about 205 within maybe like I don't know, 3 or 4 months, I'd say. So not too fast, not too slow, but I was doing really good. I was doing really, really good at it. And then one day I was exercising by way of running, and I was running barefoot on the beach, and I started to get like this pain on my foot. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just work through the pain, keep running. Don't worry about it. And my foot is killing me, and it's burning, and it's hurting the bottom of my foot so bad. I started like running in the water. I was at the beach, right? So instead of running on the sand, I started running in the water, and it was like kind of helping a little bit, but I was still hurting so bad. Anyway, I finished running, looked at the bottom of my foot, peeled right off. All the ball of my foot under my toe, not on like my heel, all the ball of my foot, it was just peeled. It was peeled right off. A whole thick layer of skin, like a blister, was popped. And that took over 3 weeks for the healing process to return to a point where I could walk, because after I sustained that, I was walking on the arches of my feet for days. I couldn't walk. Obviously, I couldn't run. I couldn't ride a bike. And it was awful, children. Okay. And then after that, once I healed, I'm like, I'll get out on the bike tomorrow, and here we are, 35 pounds heavier 10 years later. So even though it was 10 years ago, I recognize that I had the ability to do it, and I understand that I can have the motivation to do that, but I don't prioritize it. And that makes things really, really difficult to deal with, because isn't it true that stereotypically we are our own worst enemies? I just need somebody to be like, come to my house, wake me up, do everything for me, be like, we're moving today. You have to do this today. If you don't, it's not good for you, because me saying it is not enough. And other people saying it but not doing the thing also feels like not enough at times, So like I need like a coach. I need like Coach Mike, to like essentially force me against my will to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? And then establishing that let's say hypothetically that happened, then it's just like eventually it becomes a habit. Right? So I think if you do the same thing every day for 30 days, then that becomes a habit. And so I think if I could like figure that out, it wouldn't be too bad. But I see that chat's kind of slowed. I've been definitely talking lifestyle for 15 minutes past the hour. I really love all of you. Thank you so much for joining me here on Clown Live. I've been your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. I'm going to be back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think we got a Friday show planned as well. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. I'm going to come back tomorrow. So I really appreciate everybody. I love you all. Stargazer, I love you. Joanna, I love you. Maximilian, I love you. Okay, thank you for joining the show today. Who else joined the show today? Who else was in this show with us today? Let's scroll up. Oh, Seabass stopped by earlier. Woolrich was here. Thank you, June, for popping in. Evans was here at the top of today's show as well. So that is everybody and everything to address. Much clown love. Whoop, whoop. And we're going to catch y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. And that's from it. Okay. All right. That's it from me for now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Bye, everybody.